Welcome to this week's View from the Booth, alongside Kobe Jones, Joe Tutino, coming to you from the StubHub Center in University Field 1, where the Galaxy training is just underway. We have something new to tell you about. That's called an unbeaten streak for the Galaxy, who actually picked up a victory Sunday night against Chivas USA, 1-0. Good things in this game. We'll start out first defensively, another clean sheet.
That's all you really got to say about it. The fact that the Galaxy got a clean sheet is so important. There was a lot of questions before, with the missing aspect of Omar Gonzalez and questions, about Carlo Cudicini in goal, but everything I think was answered over this last game, getting the second clean sheet. That's very important for the Galaxy, and now it's time for them to move forward and build off of that. Now that they have those four in the back, the standard four that we've seen over the past few years kind of grow together, build together, and become that classic solid group as a defensive unit in the back.
Gyasi Zardes. We've been talking about young guys growing. Gyasi Zardes, another guy growing. He picks up his second career goal, turns out to be the game winner. But outside of the goal, we saw things off the ball that were impressive by his play, I thought.
Well, this is what's important about Zardes, a young player, and when you saw he's a true striker. A lot of people are talking about why are you messing with, Landon up front, others up front, and why put Zardes up there now? Because he's a true striker. He likes playing with his back to goal. He likes running at players. He likes mixing it up front, and then you've seen in this last game what he can do in the box. He created 7-8 great opportunities, and, this isn't saying anything about Keane, but it was more than Robbie Keane created in that game, so it tells you he's got the ability to do something amazing. We saw the quick turns, the soft touch at times. Now, he is young, so we saw a few mistakes that he made, but overall, you can see the potential there and where Bruce Arena and the staff is looking at Zardes as being a future for the Galaxy.
Well, Sunday it was the intra-city rivalry, and this Saturday it's going to be the California rivalry, the Galaxy on the road at the San Jose Earthquakes, and they're going through a lot of changes. Surprisingly, Frank Yallop no longer the coach there. They're talking about being more of a possessive team. I'm not so sure that they have the talent for that. They used to be a direct team. It's going to be interesting to see Saturday night what type of Earthquakes team we see.
Well, I love this matchup. This is the Cali Classico. This is what everyone's waiting for. This is a battle. I still think the greatest rivalry in MLS because, the passion that's there, it's there as other rivalries are. But, what's important? A lot of championships between these two teams. So that's what makes it so great. This squad is the San Jose Earthquakes right now. Definitely going through transition. We've seen the changing of the head coach and Frank Yallop, the type of play that they want to do. And when you have that type of transition where you see stuff going on the field and off the field, there's obviously going to be issues. But when it comes to the Classico and matching up with the Galaxy, there's going to be passion there. There's going to be that grit. There's no mistaking in MLS's mind to have Chivas one week and then San Jose the next week. That's what it's all about, getting that rivalry juices going, and we're seeing that right now. They're going to be hyped. We're going to be playing in Stanford Stadium, going to have about 50,000. They have 40,000 already. This is what it's all about. This is what soccer's about in MLS, and this is the passion that's there. So it will be a battle there, and let's not forget, the Bang Brothers, as they like to call themselves up top. So for the Galaxy side, this is a game, and I've said it before, and people are just going, okay, that's a standard thing. But now, play the full 90 minutes. How many times have we seen this team come back in the last minute in an extra time to do something special? So this is a game for the full 90 plus. The Galaxy defense and the full 11 are going to have to pay attention to everything that's going on.
All right, you talked about the Bang Brothers neutralizing Steven Lennart. I think Omar Gonzalez did a great job with that in the two matches the Galaxy had at the end of the season as far as the playoffs, especially the last one in San Jose. Obviously, Alan Gordon, he's also playing well, has a lot of confidence. But Chris Wondolowski is the player that the Galaxy need to be concerned about the most.
Yeah, Chris Wondolowski, he's a prolific goal scorer, and we've seen him do some amazing things last year. He's not as hot as he was last year, but if you're the Galaxy, you don't want to let him start getting hot with you. That's one of the issues. As we've seen with this club, with the Galaxy, teams always play their best against the Galaxy, tend to go on their streaks after they play against the Galaxy. Portland, a perfect example. So this is something where we got to make sure, if you're the Galaxy team, you got to be focused on Wondolowski and everywhere that he is. If he's playing on the right, the left, he tends to drift quite a bit, but he always finds himself in the box, if it's getting in there early or late. So back four, they've got to make sure, regardless of where the Bang Brothers are, we're not too concerned about them doing something spectacular, but Wondolowski, he can do something. All he needs is a half chance, and he can put the ball in the back of the net.
Galaxy looking to extend their early streak of 2 games unbeaten at San Jose Saturday night. For Kobe Jones, Joe Tutino, thanks for taking a view at this week's View from the Booth.